Okay, your next step is to learn how to crochet a circle. So you're going to do like before, where you take your yarn, you create your slip knot, and if I can do this, okay. You slip it over your hook, and you do a chain stitch just like before, where you yarn over. Let me make sure I'm actually holding the yarn right, so it's over my finger. Yarn over, twist the hook, pull through. You're going to do a chain stitch of 2, so I'm going to do 2 stitches. So that was 1, and this is 2. So now you'll see I have a tiny little chain, and let me zoom in a little. You can see my 2 stitches. So here, my first stitch, this first hole, this is where I'm going to make my circle. So I'm going to put the needle through that hole like this. So now it goes through that hole in the first stitch. There's 2 pieces of yarn on my hook. And then I'm going to get that out of the way. I'm going to take the yarn that goes to the ball of yarn, and I'm going to yarn over and pull through, and yarn over a second time. And this time I'm going to pull through both loops instead of just one, like that. So the stitch I just did is called a single crochet stitch, where I go through the hole, whoops, yarn over, pull the yarn through the hole, yarn over again, and pull through the 2 loops. And it's a little tight. There we go. Yeah, I just lost it. There we go. So now I've done 2 of those stitches. But remember, that's called a single crochet stitch, and you are going to be using that a lot when you make your amigurumi creatures or people or whatever you make. So I'm starting to make my circle. Again, I go into the exact same hole. Notice those first 2 stitches, I went into that exact same hole, the hole that's the first part of my chain there. So I'm going to keep going into the exact same hole. I'm going to yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through again. And depending on what you make when you do the circle, you want to do this either 6 or 7 times. So I'm going to do it again, and this is my 4th stitch, I believe. So here we go. This is number 5. And keep it, when you're doing your stitches, keep it pretty loose. I mean, you want to pull it snug, but if you pull it too tight, it's just going to make it difficult to stitch. So, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through again. So I have a little circle. If I look at the edge of my circle, I can see my stitches, and I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 stitches here. So once I'm done, and remember I did all those stitches into the exact same hole. So once I've got my 6 stitches in my circle, you can go with the first stitch you made, and you're going to push your hook through, and you're going to do the exact same stitch you've been doing. It's a single crochet stitch. Yarn over, yarn over, and you pull through, and then yarn over, and pull through again. And now you've started to go around the outside of your circle, and you can keep doing the same thing, where you keep stitching into each of those stitches that make up your circle. So yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through. And as I keep doing this, it's just going to keep making my circle bigger. And this is where your spiral starts, where you can just keep going and going in a circle to create whatever you're making. So, there you have it.